to go against us. They're designed to go against us. They're not designed to help us. And once you get involved into the system, anyway, any part of the system, you will actually grow to realize that. So with that being said, there's a few stories that we would like to share about the system and the corruption within the system. Specifically, the system that we're speaking of today is very well known for human trafficking.
Let's give a round of applause to CPS, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's clap it up.
Clap up
CPS.
for CPS. Shout out CPS. DCFS, DHS, whatever you guys call it in your state. These people are well known for human trafficking, and they are a multi-trillion-dollar corporation that legally kidnaps children. All for the coins, for the satisfaction of the coins. Like, I ain't never known a person that loved money so much. You love money so much that you will sell a child's life away from their parents, from their family.
I mean, you love money so much, your job is to help children disconnect from their parents.
Exactly. I don't understand how you can wake up every day of your life. How can you? What human?
And people talking about drug
what humans
and murderers on the street. I mean, ain't that about the same as worse as the like?
You know what I'm saying? They sit here and nah, for real though. They sit here and they lock up people for
for murder,
attempted murder, selling some drugs,
robberies and burglaries and all that.
But these are the real criminals, y'all, and they walk in the streets right now. The real criminals are knocking on doors, taking children out of their homes. The real criminals are sitting behind in a stand with a black robe on. Okay, the real criminals are the security guards, not the security guards, but you know what I'm saying. The prison guards, the jail guards, like the lawyers. Some of these lawyers, not all lawyers, because you got some good-hearted lawyers. You know what I'm saying. So you hear that? You hear that? I
mean, it's good people in the system, but at the same time, if you in the system on that side of the system, unfortunately, you are part of the madness.
I'm just saying, though.
Sorry.
Let's be
it's just the truth. I'm not saying anything against your character or anybody who in this field or anything. Just an opinion is something that we're entitled to, and we expressing it, which is our First Amendment right. Something we can do. But yeah, could you
So we're gonna go ahead and read y'all
a few stories,
a few of these stories, and I need y'all to really listen up. Unfortunately, some of you guys out there do not have any clue that CPS, DCFS, and DHS is an extremely corrupt system that kidnaps children legally. Okay, bunch of sick-minded people that prey on children. Okay, so we're gonna go over a story. A lady by the name of Jamie. She publicly shared her story, and obviously she wanted to get out there. She stated, CPS is corrupt. The foster care adoption industry is a multi-trillion-dollar, once a year federal payout made in monthly installations per county, per warm body in custody per child head count. Think about all the child protection investigators, supervisors, family court judges, state oversight employees, supervisors, receptionists, guardian ad litem's, bailiffs, attorneys, court reporters, clerk of courts that need a weekly paycheck. And are financially dependent on warm bodies entering the child protection to earn their paychecks to make their mortgage and car payments. If no one out there is abusing their kids, what the fuck are they going to do to live? In fact, FBI statistical data says that approximately 450 biological parents are the murderers of their own children each year. Wow, such low numbers, right? Coupled with the 73 million children in America, which means there is 0.0000061. I'm sorry. Hold on, I read that wrong. 61,644% chance that a child of biological parent will be killed by them. So, what is that telling y'all? Hold on, I ain't done yet. So their blanket ground of neglect is a BS propaganda to enter kids into a system that earns these officials federal dollars and even timely adoption stipends when they can adopt a child out within 24 months of removal. I think we should all watch former Senator Nancy Schaefer's videos on the corrupt business of child protective services before they become illegal to view. God bless our children.
God bless them, man.
So basically, guys, if you guys are just entering the live stream, hello Elijah, hello Shalicia. Shalicia says, hey, I watch you go live all the time. This is my first time joining. Well, welcome to the live stream where we speak the real truth on this channel. And honestly, whoever don't like it, yeah, they're going to screen record. Whoever does not like it, yeah, they're going to hate on us. But it is what it is because, somebody got to talk about it. Bro, this lady just basically said that according to FBI, it specifically says 450 biological parents are murderers of their own children each year. Out of the 73 million children in America. And this is 3 years ago, 73 million children that has gone missing, legally kidnapped away from their, parents because of a bunch of greedy ass people that want to pay their mortgage, that want us to just shut up talking, exposing them. You know what I'm saying? They want us to shut the hell up because they don't want this to get out there. Well, that sounds like a personal problem to me. You shouldn't be doing what you're doing in the first place, especially if you don't have good intentions.
Do your research on what you're doing before you start. I know you need money. I know we need money to pay bills.
We all gotta eat. But I'm not about to go down that road legally kidnapping children to eat.
This is the job you chose. So that's on you.
That's on you. If you feel some type of way about, and this is to all these corrupt ass people out here that work in these like high positions, if you feel any type of way about what we got to say about what goes on as a whole in society, then that's a personal problem for you. Because it must be really getting to you to the point where now you got to say something. Now you got to do something. Now you got to bust a move. Now you just so insecure within yourself, within your job, self-hate. This is exactly what we be talking about.
Self-hate.
But you wake up every day of your life. You hate yourself so much that you wake up every day of your life going into a job to separate yet another child away from their family. You evil, you corrupt, you a demon, and you need to be set straight.
The sickest part about it is you going home to your family, though.
You going home to your family.
Y'all is finna go home to your family. You watching me in your home around your family.
You feel me? You weird.
You have your children, your spouse, you have your mother, your father, you got everything. You good. You made your money.
You wake up after you leave from with your family, you go home. These people are sick in the minds. If anybody needs mental help, it's them. To really believe that you're doing an amazing job separating a child away from their parents is sick. It's sick.
It's the word. Guap.
And y'all need to be set straight. Y'all need to be, this is exactly why we have a First Amendment right, which is free speech. And I'm glad that everybody do have that right. You know what I'm saying? Because We are free to say how we feel. We free to express. We free to. Well, yeah, it all sums it up.
It's public records. You know, we can
public
read that.
records.
Today, man, we talking about we're going over a few stories from a few people that experienced corruption within CPS and DHS. So she just read a story from a young lady named Jasmine Ward. It's public records. It's on Quora. Is that how you pronounce it? Quora? It's an app.
I mean, let's be 100. It's just public records. So
yeah,
we're sharing stories.
We just reading them because like it's families out here suffering, you know, being separated from their kids. And then, you know,
families like us.
We,
you know
we educate and we educating ourselves on the system and how it works in a whole anyway. Especially the people that don't know about it, you know. So just educational purposes only, you know what I mean? So could you read that? What's the next one? What was that?
So his next story, guys, is his name is Mad, and he wants to share his story.
Mm-hmm.
Again, 3 years ago. So basically, Mad states that there is nothing anybody can do. You know, if you want to fight the corruption within the system, this is what he's saying. He said there is nothing nobody can do but the U.S. government by cutting all the funds to Child Protective Services. And when it comes to the government, who do you think they are going to believe? A nobody off of the street or a state employee with credentials that is thirsty for a $triple paycheck?
Mm-hmm.
As for cameras, that's a no-go. They get security or police escort to frisk everywhere for cameras. They do not want their corruption recorded or documented. I say they do not want their corruption recorded or documented. Let's say it one more time. They don't want your corruption recorded, or documented.
It's crazy.
Come on, can we say that one more time for the people in the back? They do not want their corruption recorded or documented.
They don't want that.
Okay.
Don't be telling nobody trying to get proof of them doing some stuff. My bad.
It says, and the lawyers and the judge get a big paycheck for each child that they adopt. They are going to lie and say they are the ones paying. It is merely a diversion. I had a biased, racially discriminative judge that granted Child Protective Services motion to suppress any evidence they requested as soon as I documented their corruption and recorded it. They fabricated and falsified reports, committing perjury on the stand, and they were all called out on lies. The judge made it very hard for my attorney to say anything or even object any requests or motions that she filed on my behalf was all dismissed or denied. The judge, attorneys, court reporters, bailiffs, they all work together in legally kidnapping children. When I corrected him and told him this is not a fair trial and he is favoring Child Protective Services and not questioning their corruption, I recorded the judge being inappropriate, going off the record, sending everybody out of the courtroom, and he told me straight up.
What'd he say?
He said, this is my courtroom and I can do whatever I want.
One more time.
This is my courtroom and I can do whatever I want.
One more time.
This is my courtroom and I can do whatever I want.
Right.
And this is what they do, y'all. Hold on, listen. Don't go nowhere. They said, he said, which I thought, okay, now he is openly admitting that he is taking my children without no valid reasoning. He can do it because it is his courtroom and he can do whatever he wants. I appealed it. He contacted the appeals courts, tells them to dismiss it, and they did it. I filed a federal lawsuit against CPS and turned in all of the evidence that I had against the court and CPS. The judge contacts the lawsuit division and tells them to dismiss it, and they told me over the phone they dismissed it without giving me notice. It is systematic that they cover up each other's dirt using the using the good old boy network. Let me say that again. It is systematic that they cover up each other's dirt using the good old boy network. What they tell y'all, racism. Okay, let's keep going. This is a multi-billion dollar legalized human trafficking industry. For a new BMW or Maserati, they would sell their own if they could for a profit. You cannot stop what has been going on for decades. The children are the ones that suffer because when they turn 18 and those good old government funds get cut because they aged out. What happened? Them slimy, sneaky, money hungry foster parents is going to have them pack their bags and be homeless, fending for themselves in the streets. Once they done using our kids, they throw them to the wolves to rot.
Yeah, man. It is like when the police line. It's try to sweep it on the rug. Yeah, it's something like that. Now. This man, he didn't went through it, man. Because like you would think that, right? Because he's basically saying, okay, I tried to report the corruption that I was experiencing to this level of where I supposed to get justice, right? I had proof, I presented that and all that. And those people put it under the rug. They swept it under the rug. So at that point, you got to understand the system is it's a 360. It's a 360. So it's not designed for you to reunify and complete a person to feel like, well, do your services, make sure you at visits, make sure you're doing this and that, so you get your kids back.
Can I say something real quick? If y'all think about it, right? Think about a chain. When you see a chain, when you put a chain around your neck, the only way that you could put a chain around your neck is if you link it together, right? In the back of your neck so it can stay circling around your neck so it won't fall off. Well, that is how this is the system. It is linked all together. Everything is linked. The police, all of this, everything is linked when it comes down to them taking your child away from you, bro. Everything is linked together. I'm telling you, it's sickening. It's sickening how far people will go just to be able to pay their rent, just to be able to buy a new car, just to be able to feed their fat ass mouth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Neck getting fat as hell. So the thing is, in so many words, I was just saying from what he's explaining from his experience is, this system is designed to keep you away from your child. I don't care how high you think you finna go to the top of the top. At the end of the day, this is a chain. Like you said, this chain is linked to go back in the circle. It ain't meant to go that opposite way towards that biological father that was experiencing this. It wasn't meant for him to reunite with his child. Now, the saddest part about it is they're literally, you know what it remind me of? It's like they're literally hurting someone and then looking at another person like, why did you hurt them like this? You are destroying them while they're destroying them and saying, oh no, you know what? You're not good enough. You need to get better because you're constantly destroying them. Whole time they destroying them.
It's them.
They're destroying
It's them. What the hell did I say in my live stream yesterday? I said, I was talking about black people, but people be a part, they be really a part of the problem because they don't want peace in their life. So they try to interrupt everybody else's peace.
Yeah. And it was another story. I forgot the name. Let me see. Go to that one. Cause it was another story. Like I said, I had glanced over and I was like, ooh.
But look, y'all, while he doing that, let me tell y'all something real quick. You will know a good person when you see one, when you come across one, all right? Because a good person, they're going to be a peaceful person. A good person is going to come to you in peace. A good person ain't going to disturb your peace. A good person is going to show you that they're a good person without trying way too damn hard. A good person won't even tell you that they're a good person. They won't even have to tell you
they'll be a good person.
You feel me?
Why am I explaining to you that I'm a good
They'll
person?
just show you.
I am.
They'll just show you. So within this system, you can't tell me that if you work within this system that you're a good person with bad intentions. Bad intentions shows me that you don't want to be at peace with anyone. People already living in hell, and that's what y'all don't understand. These people are already experiencing torture and torment within their own lives, and they're comfortable with doing it to everybody else because they want to drag everybody else to hell with them. So they're already living in hell right now, and they already know where they're going in the afterlife. Unfortunately, we got stubborn people out here that don't want to correct themselves. It ain't never too late, but they feel like it is. They think that they got to tiptoe their way to hell. You know what I'm saying? When it's clear as day that you are an evil, demonic person, you corrupt. So anyway, we're going to keep sharing these stories, and we're going to do it for about 20 more minutes, y'all.
This could be the last story.
Frankie says a little louder for the people in the back.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
I got you. Don't trip. So we got somebody named Maggie who wants to share their story. Maggie says, you need to capture CPS on security cameras, record everything they do and follow them. It is your right to assure that they do not lie. I have a friend who was reported to CPS by relatives. She was suing. 1 second. Let me say that again, y'all. She said, I have a friend who was reported to CPS by relatives that she was suing over an estate that their parents left them, a total succession scandal. CPS did not hesitate to take advantage of the situation by visiting them through a judge order, demanding to investigate the children, and they were caught lying on camera. Within the first 5 minutes of their visit, the social worker, whatever they're called, entered my friend's property, and while standing in front of the children, told my friend that she can lose custody of her children if she speaks about the ongoing lawsuit to her in front of them. My friend told the social worker that it was exactly what she did, as the children had no idea about it to begin with. But the social worker then had the nerve to say that if the children mentioned one word about this during their one-on-one interviews, it is over. Clearly, we win, you lose, no matter what situation. Extortion, intimidation, and later also corruption. The social worker had seen the security camera sticker and parked her car down the street to avoid being exposed. You know, most of the shootings in Chicago are CPS employees who do things like this for bribes, and kids get guns, then shoot them, but the media says nothing. So the social worker had assumed the camera was outside throughout all 6 of her visits. The social worker, assuming no camera was inside the property, as she would act nice outside, but once inside, she verbally attacked my friend, put her down, said that she could not mother 4 children without her ex-husband who died during his service in the Navy, accused her of cutting off her own mother when she was abandoned at 14 years old with the aunt. Insane. It got to the point where the social worker admitted that she was abusive and bragged that she can get away with it until she watched the videos on my friend's iPhone. The social worker then accused my friend of being paranoid, watching her children like a maniac with cameras in every room. So she told her that a psychologist advised her to put the intercom cameras in the kids' room, which immediately helped them overcome nightmares, knowing that they can speak to her anytime through the camera. When she finally visited the court to discuss the matter with the child judge, the case was dropped, but the social worker did not stop there. She stated that she could not do her job because she forgot to check for cameras in the property. What you need to understand is the family courts are secret courts, no matter who filed the complaints or what they say. You can't have a copy of this. You can only request to visit and read it. No copies, no audio, no photos. Secret courts are always in favor of the criminals, not the victims. When she visited the courthouse to read the complaint, she found out her sister and a cousin made it to attack her through social services, aka CPS, in order to protect themselves from criminal liability. The complaint claimed that my friend was suffering from a mental illness and has delusional ideas that her mother left millions of dollars to her. By the time my friend found out who made this complaint and reported it to an attorney, she was told it was too late to pursue the perpetrators for the money they stole using copies of her identity, which they got from the police, as one of them is a police officer who had her arrested in the past and she had no idea. CPS should stand for Criminal Pro Services. Once they get involved, they are basically doing what a mafia would do and get away with it. Bam. Bam. All right. Do y'all see how corrupt this system is, bro? But everybody swear they got the blueprint. Everybody swear it's like, oh, all you gotta do is this. All you have to do is that. Well, I'm a living witness that that's not the case. I see corruption within this system. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, I got 5 babies in the system that I'm still fighting for right now. And they hate when I speak about it. They hate when I talk about it. They listen to my videos every single day. Every time I go live, they're watching me. But let them tell it, I'm paranoid. Let them tell it, I'm paranoid. Because I'm telling the truth. It's the truth. There's nothing about me is being paranoid at the fact that y'all watching me. I mean, y'all already told me that y'all watching me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody already knows that my children are in the system, so that's nothing to hide. I mean, they in the system. What am I gonna hide it for? They in a corrupt system. This is nothing but a prison for children. The children are suffering. The children are suffering, and unfortunately, nothing can be done about it. No matter how hard you go, how high that you go within the system to do everything the right way, they make it their business to get everything. It's not my. You know what's so sick, y'all?
You learning.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know what's so sick. You would think that
it's the word game.
You would think that within the system, it's not a lot of, you know what I'm saying, Black folks involved. Man, when I tell y'all, it is millions of Black people that is involved in this money grab with kidnapping kids. And
they
these
be
are
acting
married
like
women.
They be acting like they believe in God. They be,
you know what I'm saying?
Evangelists.
They be
and all
evangelists.
type.
They be pastors.
I don't think you could believe in God and do this work in this field. I don't see it happening.
You know, you have.
I don't see that.
In the end times, it says it in the Bible. It says,
"How you been, bro?"
Hearts will wax cold. If I'm saying that right, you know what I'm saying. People will become so cold, but yet and still they looking at these men or women out here that's scamming, being scam artists. You know what I'm saying? They looking at them like the criminals. You know what I'm saying? They go up inside of stores and stuff downtown stealing perfume. And yeah, I talked about, Black folks stealing and stuff like that. But if you really think about it, the real criminals, they work in the system. Them the real criminals. And I ain't saying that it ain't dangerous people outside of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it is. It's gangbangers and, robbers and hoodlums and stuff like that, of course. But the real legal criminals are working within the system, and they all link together, y'all. These are people that you think are normal. They're walking the streets right now. These people is walking the streets. These are people that you could be on the phone with every day. This could be your best friend. This could be your cousin. This could be your aunt, your uncle. It's people that you know personally that is working within this system some way, somehow. Some way, somehow.
Full circle, man.
You can't tell me that you a good person, though, if you
getting up every day knowing that that's what you finna do. You know how you get up and say you cut grass. You finna go cut some grass.
Yeah.
You a firefighter. You finna go put out some fires. You know what I'm saying? You finna save some lives.
You finna do the right thing.
You a basketball player. You finna go play basketball. We getting paid. Football player, right? So you know what you finna do once you wake up. To wake up in the morning and be like, whoo, we go ahead and disconnect this family away from their let me take these kids away from these parents today. Let me see how many families could I disconnect today? I gotta get 10 done. All right, okay, I already got them 2 out the way. I'm gonna go ahead and go for them. Yeah, I'm gonna just say they ain't need to take a drop. I'm gonna just say they ain't not fit. I'm gonna just say, what I hear you say, they paranoid, like they
will literally call you paranoid and delusional.
Yeah,
and say that society, you have delusions. You know what I'm saying? Over something so obvious. They the ones that's the criminals, but they don't want nobody. They don't want nobody to see that. They don't want nobody to know. You know what I'm saying? People always be hiding behind a mask, bro, and they hate that. They hate when you can see behind a mask. They hate that. They hate when you can lift that mask off their face and really see who they truly is. They hate that you have the ability to expose them to the world.
Yeah.
So they want to try to make you look like the criminal. They don't want to try to make you look like the bad person.
Like something wrong with you.
Make you look like you unfit as a parent. I don't know what's
wrong with them. They need help. You know what I'm saying? They need to be taught how to be better people. You know what I'm saying? Telling me I'm not a good person. You know what I'm saying? But you're waking up and your quota is 4 baby girls and 5 boys.
You feel me?
Under the age of 4. And then you got to get 2 5-month-olds. And then you got to get 2 14-year-olds. Like, come on now. Yeah, the system rigged. And I'm just saying, I don't like Charles say, he say no judge or lawyer should be a Mason. I'm just saying, man, this stuff be full circle, bro. It be full circle.
And I feel like if I don't know, but like we say, you cannot believe in God if you really in the
impossible.
You work for a system doing things like this. Impossible. So you can call me delusional or call me paranoid or whatever you want to call me, but I put that on everything I love. I would not be surprised if these people, they have to get blessed into, you know what I'm saying? You know how
it might be like a little oath or something.
Yeah, you gotta go under oath. Yeah. Of course you gotta go under oath to be a criminal every day of your life. You gotta dedicate your life to this system. And this is what they do, and they do it for money. I ain't never in my life known a person that's just so desperate for money, other than the criminals that's locked up behind bars. You know what I'm saying? That did real.
I'm saying, is they real criminals though?
Man,
let's look at the inmates and let's look at the system, right? They locked up behind bars, and or they out here doing what they doing in the streets right now, and potentially could be locked up or dead, right? Right now, okay. How dangerous is they to society and the kids? They a threat though. We ain't gonna say they ain't a threat because they a threat. But these people, you know, they're going to work.
They going to work.
They legalize being criminals.
They legalize it. You feel me?
I'll put it together. What legal should you say?
For black folks.
I understand it now.
Look, it's illegal for black folks, which I did state, because that's how the system is. They got it set up like that. But like to them, to these the real criminals that's working within the system, they look at black people as they got criminal backgrounds.
Right.
They look at the people at black people that got real criminal backgrounds as real criminals. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Because you stand in front of a motherfucker with a ski mask on and a gun up in your hand, and you telling them, "Give me all that motherfucking money."
Yeah. Yeah. Felony charge.
And now police get called on you. Now you locked up. Now you in jail facing prison time or whatever like that, because they looked at you as, you a criminal in their eyes. But behind that system,
behind that system that captured the criminal
system, exactly,
they getting paid to be criminals.
Exactly.
I understand it now. Y'all getting paid to be criminals. You see, they want to live a bad person life. Right. Like Charles said, they like that wicked life. They like that wicked life.
Frankie asked the question and said, is their goal to keep kids until they age out? Man, Frankie, that's what I heard. At one point in time, the kids stay in the system until they're 18, right? But
that shit 21 now.
Now it's 21. 20.
I don't know if y'all know, but they don't age out till they 21 now.
They don't age out till they 21. This is sick.
Yep.
Who did
Without
this?
a warning, bro.
Who came up with this law? Who came up with this new law? Why is it 21 years old
What's
now?
next? 31? What y'all gonna do? Or y'all gonna go up a little bit and say 25?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Come on, man. 21,
how the hell
bro.
are you going to lock a child?
Bro, picture growing up without your biological parents and making 21 years of your life. And never knowing or never getting a chance to know who your real parents is.
You want to know why a lot of these kids don't get a chance to know who their real parents is? You want to know why? Because the criminals that work within the system make it their business to keep the family separated when in actuality, that's not their real job. See, let me tell y'all something about the human trafficking system that's so crazy and that's so corrupt. So, first of all, we're going to use an example, right? Say, for instance, you're applying for a position as a cashier. You know, your duty and your job is to get in and be a cashier, to ring up customers at the register, right? But when you get there, your job duties turn to something totally different. Instead of you being a cashier, you're sweeping and mopping floors and cleaning toilets. You gotta clean outside. You gotta clean outside. Now you're technically like their custodian or whatever the case may be.
You gotta fix the electricity.
You know what I'm
saying? You gotta do all type of stuff.
You're doing all type of stuff outside of your job description. So now let's go back to the system. They have caseworkers or social workers, whatever you may want to call it. Their job description is to help reunify families. Well, they're doing the total opposite of that, guys. And I want you guys to understand that, you know,
exactly.
They are doing the total opposite. That's why it's not that easy. When people sit here and they be like, oh shit, all you gotta do is the services, you're gonna get your kids back. Well, once you do the services, they make you redo it. You want to know how they have that they have that ability to make you redo a service? Is because the systems are linked. Okay, everybody is cool with each other in the courtroom. They sit down, they eat lunch and breakfast together, they have brunch together. You know, they all know one another. They all know one another, let alone they all trying to eat at the same motherfucking time. It's so much money in this that, you know, hey, they're gonna be able to keep their electricity on and keep their bills paid.
Yeah, they can get paid for them trucks and them cars and all them, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them fat, obese, they got problems with their health.
Yeah.
A lot of these people in this system, man, they really just hate themselves.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They hate themselves and they're gonna express that from out doing the means in their jobs and make it seem like they on the side that they'll never be on.
Exactly.
Because they know they got to make some money.
See,
they already know that.
What I was saying too is like, it's plastered all over websites. You know what I'm saying? It's plastered on their resumes when they trying to look for a different job. They're considered an amazing human being, a really good person that's helping reunify families. And that's not what they do. You know what I'm saying? Far as the child protection system and these judges and stuff like that, that's so damn corrupt. They sit up, they plastered all over the internet as judges that take children away from evil, abusive, demonic parents, but the whole time they snatching kids out of homes for nothing.
You feel me? My thing is, this is my analogy, right? Now tell me, y'all, ain't this a cold analogy? How you gonna beat me up and tell me I need to go to anger management?
You feel me? Mentally though.
How you gonna beat me up and tell me I need to go to therapy because I'm sad and I need to go to physical therapy because my arm broke, and you done ran me over with a car and told me I'm messed up, I need help. Somebody put him away because he need help. After you destroy me, you know what I'm saying? After you destroy me, that's crazy.
And that's how you know.
You feel me?
A lot of people, they practice self-hate. Y'all, a lot of these judges and stuff like that too that deal with these type of child protection cases. And I'm talking about the corrupt judges. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these judges that's corrupt that deal with child protection cases, they have their own insecurities within themselves. They're actually going through things at home with their wives and stuff like that. And some of them, they gotta pay child support. You know what I'm saying? Some of them probably have to
be going through their own little trauma in their life, and they love to they dream to be in a position like this, to let their wrath out within the means of their job. On picture a person that got bullied their whole life, man, getting a chance to be a judge.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Getting a chance to be an attorney or a caseworker or a program manager. Picture them.
Picture a person that is of another culture that has had hate for Black people their whole life because this is what they grew up on. Not only do Black people grow up on dishonoring one another, but you got other cultures of people that is raised into dishonoring the Black
Come on now.
community, which
Yeah, I'm
screams
talking
what?
today.
Racism.
We
okay?
talking today.
So
Mhm.
when they grow up learning to hate the Black community of people, they feel, okay, you know what? I'm finna get in this position where I can ruin this Black person's life.
You
This
feel
is
me?
what I'm about
And they
to
turn
do.
around, right? They turn around. It's so deep now. They'll turn around and tell you ain't being you right. So
Yeah.
you need to go do this service because you are not yourself. I know who you are, and you're not being yourself. You need to go over there, finish this such and such what we wanted you to do that, or we ain't doing nothing for y'all. What y'all gonna do about it?
You know what I'm saying?
And
It's
don't
like,
and then
Man.
I'm talking today because Charles say I'm talking. I know I'm talking today
Mhm.
because I'm gonna talk about it. Why? Because I love my kids. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And unfortunately, I'm a father that gotta fight the system. You feel me? Now I'm really talking for real.
unfortunately,
I
he's
love my
been
kids.
a child in the system a long time ago.
Come on now.
Unfortunately. And
Okay.
now they're doing it to our children.
Do I gotta talk about it? Do I gotta really talk about it? My mom is literally like giving me detail on how she had to complete services and how she had to do this and do that and how she was snatched away from me. How she would, did you hear what I said? She was snatched away from me.
Facts.
They took her away from me. See, we gotta look at it from the inside out instead of the outside in. Now, we have to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it get deeper than that, fam. My mom got stage 4 cancer, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks. And these people so wicked,
So-
you know what I'm saying? They don't care about nothing.
They don't care
personal
about
that goes
nothing.
on in
Smoking,
your life.
fam. I don't care if you broke your leg. Or you better not walk like you messed up at that visit, boy. Or they gonna end up breaking that other one, and then they gonna tell you need a service to learn how to walk because you are harm to yourself and you broke your own legs.
You are harm to your children because you
You are
can't
harm
get
to your
around and you
children.
can potentially hurt your children with a broken leg.
They gonna
These
sit
people
here.
literally detail and analyze every little thing and use it
Come on,
against
man.
you. If I tell a person if I tell one of them right now that works within the system,
Come on,
man,
man.
I just went to the doctor, 2 weeks ago for it. This is just a random example. Man, I just went to the doctor like 2 weeks ago, had to get my neck checked out. My neck was hurting from work. They'll
Right.
take that, what you said, use
Yeah,
that against
parent
you
is
in court.
unable to take after
what I'm
child
saying?
because of neck
You
problems.
feel me?
They are having a tough time holding their head straight.
You
So
know?
we're gonna have to really sit there and set back and set up some neck services for them to
Come on
complete
now.
so they can get their child back because
on
they
now.
not fit parents right now.
Yep.
Because that neck ain't sturdy, that neck a little shaky, the shaky neck
Yep.
right now. Nah, Your Honor, I don't think they ready for their child back because that neck wobbling a little too much. You know what I'm saying?
For
Keep
real.
that neck straight, and then we'll think about it. Matter of fact, we can't think about it because they got to think about it, but they is us. So we just going to keep pointing over there. But when you realize it's a mirror where we pointing at, then you going to be like, man,
Yep.
y'all was pointing at y'all self the whole time. So I am a good person. So you really is a threat to my children. Okay, I understand it now. Shout out to
Yeah.
Lethal Shooter. I understand it now. So I know what to tell my children. And
Yeah.
I know what to tell people that hear me right now. I'm a voice for the fathers right now, the Black fathers that care for their children.
For real.
I'm not being quiet anymore. I'm tired of being quiet. I'm tired of acting like, oh, I'm not nothing that a person try to make me out to be.
They will literally sit here and try to say that, they will label you as something that you're not.
Label
because,
me as
look,
something.
They know
Come
you
on,
better
man.
than you know yourself.
That's what I said.
How can someone
gonna-
else know you better than you know
How,
you?
Sway? How?
So basically, you could just look at me.
So
for
do I
5
gotta
minutes.
shit right now? Do I gotta go shit right now? Do I gotta piss right now? Do I want to fuck my wife right now or tomorrow or tonight or one time right now, like, do I want to buy me some shoes?
Do I want
some money
off the floor?
What the hell do I want to do right now? Because it's like, you know me so well. Yeah. And they sit there and they look your child right in the eye, right in their eye, knowing that they lost and they really want to see their parent.
Yep.
You know that deep down inside.
You know, y'all be hearing these kids scream to their parents every single day. And y'all don't even help these babies out the system get back to their parents.
You feel me?
Instead, y'all do the total opposite and keep them away from their parents. How can you do that? How can you leave them in a home that's not theirs and go home every single night to a home that is yours and lay in a bed that is yours and open a refrigerator that is yours and use a bathroom that is yours and put clothes on that is yours and leave out of the house that is yours and go to work in your car, bro? Everything is yours. But this child this child that you took away at birth, this child that you took away at a few years old, man, they not with their parents.
Come on, man.
And they gotta wake up inside of a house that's not theirs every single day. They have to live with the fact that, damn, I don't know what's going on, but I want to be able to see my parents, and I don't know how I'm gonna get to them. And then when they run away, and then when they yell and scream for their parents, and then when they say, "I hate you, I hate that, I hate this," it's like your child ain't ready to come home. Now they lock them away into a facility and put them on medications, y'all. This shit is a multi-trillion-dollar corporation.
Picture going out, right? Picture going out, y'all. Say we going out, y'all, and we just chilling, right? We at the bar or whatever, right? We chilling. You meet somebody and you talking to them and you like, yeah, so what you do for a living? And they say, oh man, I work for CPS. I just be taking people kids away from their little families while they dancing to the music, to the beat.
Man, what?
Come on, man.
Oh, come on now. That ain't nobody that you want to be around. That ain't even nobody that you want to continue to have a conversation with, bro. That's somebody that you need to set in order, set them straight for the record, and let them know you happy with taking kids away from their parents. This is, I mean, I could see if they really got horrible, horrific, bad parents, but you okay with doing this? This is when y'all need to start really questioning these people work ethics at this point. They need to be questioned. How can you and they really need to be questioned, you know, not really more so economically, but more so like from a real standpoint, from a spiritual side. This is when you really need to lay it on them. Because I'm telling y'all, we already living in the times where, you know, the real is being separated away from the fake. So now you need to get people that work for this $1 trillion corporation. You need to get them to admit if this is something that they want to do for the rest of their life. This is something that you do. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. See, these people, yeah, we may not be able to always do anything within the flesh, but there's something that we can do in the spirit. And this is what they fear. They fear God. They fear prayer. They fear that. They fear the fact that they know that you got God all within you. They know that. They know that they're wrong. Every day that they wake up, they really do know that they're wrong. And they justify their wrongs. And they continue to do wrong because they don't wanna be right. That's why I say ain't no point of sneaking your way down the hill, man. You going anyway. And we all can see it. Everybody can see that you're not a good person. Everybody can see that you're in this for the money. Everybody can see that you're in this to keep families separated from one another.
Come on, man. Like Charles just said, though, to our point, too, you can't even express yourself without them saying you angry.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. Especially as a black man, how come that ain't racist?
That's racist.
Systemically, I am supposed to be an angry black African American, right? How you gonna use the fact that I was born in a racially created world towards my melanation and use that against me like that's a barrier to me.
Melanation. Whole new
you know what
word.
I'm saying? That's a new word, y'all. We just made that up here on King Lou TV. How you gonna use me against me though?
For real.
It ain't my fault when I walk into the store. Maybe your auntie or your Caucasian uncle or something don't like me because I got melanin. I ain't did nothing wrong to them. So if I talk about it or my experience, I express my experience. Ain't nothing wrong with me, man. I'm good, bro. I'm used to this now. I know y'all racist. I know y'all created it in black and white to be racist. I get it. I understand it now.
For real.
I get it, bro. Y'all not giving biological parents their kids back because no matter how, whatever y'all say is gonna happen. And y'all literally, the fact that not only you destroying these children out here, y'all literally out here killing children.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about
y'all literally is killing children.
CPS employees and child protection system really got blood on their hands.
Come on, bro. I ain't never killed nobody a day in my life, bro.
Feel me?
I never shot at nobody and I ain't never will. But y'all are literally out here killing kids, bro.
Y'all sending these kids to relatives that don't even need to be around these children.
Yeah, and caregivers too.
It's good. This the finesse within the system, though. Let me tell y'all something. See, people be like, "Oh, they with their relatives. That's good." Yeah, but they intentionally put them with the wrong relatives.
Come on,
and these are relatives that are
and they know this.
Pedos,
pedos, drug abusers. They be really bad people. But my thing is, so how you gonna take my kid away from me? Let's say, for example, for abuse or neglect or whatever the case, and then put them somewhere to be abused. Hearsay, right? Hearsay. Quote unquote. I'm saying, and put them somewhere where they being abused and neglected.
Mm-hmm. And then it ain't even just
how does that work?
It ain't even
always or what you call that, or put them with a predator.
Yeah.
How does that work?
How? And
so
then,
I'm a bad person.
Once you say something, this how you know it's all connected.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I just be trying to understand, like, why do y'all want to cause harm to the children? What have the children done to deserve this? Like, what are they? What is a child, an unknown child, doing to you?
Just saying, bro.
For them to oh, my bad. It's because children are more vulnerable and people are very heartless towards children.
Yes.
That's why they feel that, if you have unprotected SEX, you might as well go ahead and terminate the pregnancy.
Right.
A lot of people feel like termination of pregnancies is cool.
Yeah.
They don't even care. They don't care about the trauma behind that. They don't care about the trauma behind, terminating a pregnancy. So why would they care about what's going to be trauma for you if they come into your household and take your child away and put them with an abusive person or SEX pedo, you know what I'm saying? Man. Or whatever the case may be, y'all. These people are sick.
These some sick people out here, man. So you want to pay attention, man, and you want to share this to people who may be experiencing it, who don't know nothing about it, who want to know something about it. And this is all public records, the stories we went over and everything. And what we talking about is just the things that we read from public records as well. And it's like, this is a system created to destroy biological parents. I don't care how y'all look at it, but this is how I look at it. This is what I see from what I'm seeing.
You gotta hear it from the horse's mouth. You gotta hear it from people like us that have the experience.
People have told me and my wife before, hey man, once you get over here, man, you fucked. Yeah. So I don't know what the fuck you better do, but you better get down right there and shine them goddamn shoes until you can't shine them no more, because this is slavery, fam.
Yeah.
Go in that field, pick out some cotton now. And I think about letting you see your son and your daughter.
Yep.
Like, come on, man.
Because this is what they used to do back in the days, guys. I'm telling y'all, they used to really like snatch babies away.
Snatch babies.
snatch them babies
Now
away.
my grandmother said they used to break in people's cribs, bro, and mothers' cribs, and take their babies and beat them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
This is a picture that's on my green screen. Y'all probably can't.
Oh, okay. So Charles was saying, Dr. Umar said something about the system in Chicago. Hey, I gotta check that out, man. I gotta check that out.
Now that Dr. Umar, and this is public records, and this was just been posted all over the internet, y'all.
What?
Yesterday, Dr. Umar's daughter, biological daughter, just spoke out and said that her father was extremely abusive towards her. Mm-hmm.
That's messed up.
I'm sorry, but Dr. Umar, he does give out good info, but that man is a real fraud. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hey,
he's been a fraud, and I've been known that, but dang, you got a daughter speaking out on you, bro.
That's messed up.
Your biological daughter.
I don't condone hitting no child, man. Hitting your own kids. Like, yeah, Charles said he don't believe that. I mean, you don't know what to believe. You know what I'm saying? They say believe half of what you see. Right.
You know what, Charles?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't know.
I do want to apologize. You right, Charles.
Yeah, because we don't know.
Just seen it, all over the internet. So you know what? I be forgetting that it's people out here that's so wicked, and I'm not saying this is the case because we really don't know the truth all the way, but it is people out here that just want money and they'll do anything for the love of money.
I'm telling you.
So I do apologize for assuming that on some real stuff, she's being abused by Dr. Umar and stuff like that. But I do know that, some things I disagree with him on, some things I do agree with him on for sure, though.
Facts. Well, you know what I'm saying? Free surf, because I had learned from a wise man, you know what I'm saying? Believe half of what you see and none of what they telling you. Mm-hmm. That's why when you listen to somebody a part of this system, you got to understand that you can only believe half of what you see because you're not even knowing if they truly doing this genuinely on the side of what you see.
For real.
So the other side, what you don't see, is what really go on, which they could possibly be genuine or they could possibly not be genuine at all. Mm-hmm. So it's like you got to believe half of what you see and really not nothing what you say. Words are not really supposed to hurt people. Words are words, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, if you look at the system right now, I'm finna really talk. Because when I be thinking, if words don't mean nothing, how you think these systems is created? Yeah. They all was created from something that was written down using what? Words. So at the end of the day, what happened to it though? What happened to it? Now they made policies using words.
Yes.
Statements, sentences. They using words that can hurt people though.
Yeah, and throw them away behind bars or keep
say
their
you
children.
Aggressive. Yeah, say you aggressive or something.
Talking about some aggressive and threatening. I mean, man.
Okay,
what?
Okay.
Y'all really think this system is favoring me and my husband, bro? We have to fight. We got to fight the fight. And it's sad because they know that this is a game to them. Yeah, and they really
it's a paycheck to them.
See, the thing is, they really just want us to read between the lines of everything that they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Charles said he not a follower of Umar either. He said he funny though. He is funny though. But
I haven't watched him as much, Charles. I probably watched him probably a couple times though. I used to watch Farrakhan, but I think about it, I'm like, damn, why
I seen a few snippet, clips of Farrakhan.
Man, before. I used to watch Farrakhan all the time, but
Stephen Darby, he untouchable, bro. It ain't another person, man. Rest in peace to that amazing, wise brother, man. It ain't a person out here that could touch the truth that Stephen Darby has pushed out here onto me and my family and the other families worldwide,
Mm-hmm.
I wish he was still alive so he could have been the president or something like that. Man. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't want him part of that system, but he would never be a part of the system anyway. Nah. But man, it's just a learning experience.
He died with a strong legacy. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, because he was really the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And Man, it's like I really want to say something real quick before we end up ending this live stream.
Yeah, because we finna get ready to wrap it up.
Yeah, so
we stay checking them out the other day, man.
I appreciate y'all for being here and listening to us, but there is something I like to say before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gotta understand something, and this goes for the corrupt people that work within the system. I say corrupt, so if you ain't corrupt, don't take it.
Don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, this is for these people that's so corrupt that work within the system, and this is for the people that's on the outside looking into the system and thinking that the system is doing an amazing job separating families and children away from their parents and stuff like this. This is for the people that feel like, oh, just because I saw something on Black and White about this child, that means that this child does need to be on medications. Let me tell y'all something, right? These children have every right to have emotion behind being separated away from their mom, their dad, their grandparents, aunties, uncles, whoever the case may be. They have every right, okay, to throw a child into a facility, a psychiatric facility, throw them on medications and stuff like that, and label them as, it's so many different names, bipolar, ADHD. It's so many things that they do to these children just to keep them on medications, just to turn them into zombies. First of all, we gonna speak from a spiritual aspect, real talk. These children are doing everything that they doing is in spirit, real talk. It's a spiritual thing. It's a spirit. I said it is a spiritual thing. What they going through is spiritual, okay? The anger and all that stuff that they feeling is spiritual. No amount of medications, no matter what y'all say, no matter what y'all do, no matter how y'all write it down, plaster it up, whatever the case may be, or make it go through their system, their organs.
It ain't gonna
no amount of medication is going to change their actions in the flesh. Okay.
Well, can I say something real quick? Real quick little question and statement. How is you finna give a child medicine to medicate their sadness from being disconnected from their biological parent? How is medicine? All right.
How are you going to give a child medication because you're assuming that they're traumatized from some made up stuff that you made, that y'all created and ran with it, or whatever the case may be? And this goes for a lot of bio parents that have to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? They throw the babies on medications, bro, and they putting these little 5 and 6-year-olds in a hospital and leaving them in there. But you telling the parent that they neglecting their child. What the hell you doing to their child? You neglecting their child because it's like their child is in the hands of you now. Now, if you say you're going to help this child get back to their parent, you will make sure that they get back to their parent. Why are you using their emotions against them? Why are you using the child's emotions and using it against the parent as well? You know what I'm saying? And this is just nothing but a money grab, y'all. I'm telling you. This is why they label babies and they throw them in the system.
Y'all really doing this for money.
They know that this stuff is spiritual. Trust me, a demon
I'm saying, you knowing that I'm a father right now trying to get my children back, but yet and still you watching me trying to see how you can stop me from getting my child. That's crazy. And you deep down inside, and then you sit here and you talk about how, for example, Chicago niggas be out here killing and doing all this, and they so reckless, and I gotta stay away from the N-words, and but you out here legally a criminal destroying kids, though.
Destroying a child's life.
They ain't got no heart, Charles.
Your life was destroyed.
How?
As a child.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying it's cool that niggas killing niggas. I'm not saying it's cool. I'm not saying it's cool. But which one would you do? go out here and kill people around your own age or be into it with people, or legally get paid to destroy children's lives, millions of them, for the rest of their life, and waiting to see them rot. And how you think they feeling when these kids aging out these systems and they ending up dead or in jail, and they know that was they know that they was caseworker. They knew that they was the supervisor over that little boy that just died, because they was a supervisor over him when he was in the system. So it's still he grew out at 18, or should I say 21, and died. Yep. You getting charged for that. That's going blood on your hands. That's on y'all. But like I said earlier, swear up and down, I didn't have nothing to do with that. Man. Going out here doing that. Woo-woo. I mean, you was once upon a time his caseworker, wasn't you? You could have saved that boy from the streets by reunifying him with his family, but instead you left him out here to rot through the system. I'm talking about y'all and killed the baby. He had no guidance. No guidance at all, and y'all knew that. And y'all knew because y'all made sure he was raised by women. Yep. So he can be feminine. So he won't be able to understand how it is to be a man. Or that woman or that young girl won't understand how it is to be a woman, because she is growing up in a male house. And you know what I'm saying? Damn, you remember how when I told you that the system. Come on now. Remember when I had told you that the system, like the child support system, and the system overall, as far as like homelessness and stuff like that, it favors women with children. Yes. The system also does this in the foster care system as well. Facts. It favors the women. So a lot of women have I don't even know no foster parent that's a man that got children. You know what I'm saying? Now. Unless he's what? Unless he's what? Come on now. Unless he's with the rainbow community. I'm just gonna be 100. I mean, that's the only time he get respected and they comfort him. But it's because they don't feel like he a threat. But it's the truth though, because every time I would hear a story, it was always either about a sex pedo that has custody of a child, or it's about a rainbow community man that wants to be a female. And I'm just being 100, that gets favored, and he has the child in his custody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really see any I never see any stories where there's a real solidified, authentic, strong black man or a structured home or a good home where these children is really going to, or not even just a strong black man, but like a strong man. You know what I'm saying? They got respect for the bio parents, that they got respect for the children. I haven't heard any stories like that. You know, they always. You want to know why? They always put the kids with single women. Yeah, automatically. Women. That's you say what you say. You say melanin women. This system favors melanin women. See, the reason why you don't see us melanin men in that system, because the system that favors us is jail. They love us. So I apologize, Frank. My bad. They love us. Because we about to get ready to end this live stream too, y'all. Yeah, we definitely gotta get off here. Yeah, Frankie, I didn't even see YouTube be having y'all comments and stuff. YouTube be hating, man. Yeah, Frankie says they need to check their morals and integrity. Thank you. And then she says, have you shared your story on other platforms? It seems like lots of criminals are exposed on TikTok. I'm gonna be honest with you, Frankie. I've been on TikTok and I did all that, and they watched me so hard to the point where, it was like, take the videos down. See, what they do is they threaten you and they tell you either you take the videos down or you're never get your children back. They watching us right now. They watching us right now. Listen to every letter, word that we say, how we pronounce it, so they can really make sure that they screen record a certain part. But God. And make us out to be people that we not. You get what I'm saying?
I'm just saying though.
But we ain't going because y'all, you know who I am, Charles.
Us,
everybody know who
y'all can hear us, but we not gonna stop at exposing this system, and we damn sure ain't gonna stop at exposing these damn demons
at all.
I'm just being 100.
We not mad.
You can't call yourself godly if you doing ungodly things. Let's be 100.
We not mad. We not gonna harm anybody. We not sending threats to nobody.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? We literally just went over some stories and gave our experience on what we are experiencing on our platform. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all for really taking time out y'all day, proving these stories and this system right. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
And address me as
doing that to these people that was able to get their stories out here.
Thank y'all.
For us to be able to read it so we can expose the system even more.
For sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for being the horrible people that you guys are. And like, if you notice what I said, horrible. So if you horrible, let the shoe, keep the shoe on.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for having fat necks getting paid so much money that all that fat and that grease from that food you eating going straight to your neck. Thank y'all. Shout out to y'all. Come on, give us some clap. Let's clap it up for them. For the necks. For the big necks.
What Stephen Darby said, he said when I promise to God, y'all, I'm not lying, and I said this in one of my last live streams
you know what I'm saying?
Time ago. Stephen Darby, RIP to him. This man was a man of truth. He said, anytime you see all that obesity and the person doing wrong and stuff like that, all that sin,
neck full of sin. You don't even know. Shout out to them. Shout out to them fat people that got the neck full of sin. Oh my God! Shout out to y'all. Oh my bad, I ain't done. Shout out to all the people that got insecurities. That's making sure that they get retaliation because they hate themselves. Oh, shout out to them. Because they ugly as hell, look like a damn boy rat.
I'm just saying, they're going to really hate us for this. This is one of the realest live stream.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. This got to be one of the realest live streams, y'all, because I have been waiting for this moment to really talk about, you know, the corruption within CPS. But you know what? Shout out to the children out there that really scream that they want to go home to their parents every single day and they get ignored by the system.
Shout out to them. Shout out to the people that's over them that's trying to butter them up with toys and stuff. Shout out to them. Shout out to the people that look so fucking weird that they gotta go into an occupation and think that they gonna cover up how weird they fucking look. You still ugly as hell. It ain't gonna stop. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all for wearing them same fucking outfits year after year. Your ass got demonic clothes, demonic system clothes on. Oh my God, go crazy. Shout out to y'all for playing with me, trying to tell me that I'm evil and I'm mean, and I'll literally get a shirt off my back to anybody because that's how good of a person I am. Oh my God. Shout out to y'all.
Oh, wait, look. What King Lo say? He say, oh, I love that song now, y'all. My husband put me on, but King Los in the song, dude said, the whole world, what he say, whole world is a joke, and when you get it, just laugh.
Shout out to King Lo for saying that. Shout out to King Lo for saying that.
They say me and my husband take everything for a joke, right?
Yeah.
The truth is the
whole world's a joke. And when you get it, just laugh, because we're gonna keep laughing. We don't give a fuck. Stop playing with me,
being funny right now. But I'm just saying, y'all, we love our children. We are some damn good parents. And goddamn it, if we gotta shout it to the rooftops, shout it through the mountains, shout it on top of the mountains, bro. Ain't nobody, I don't give a damn if anybody put it in black and white. I don't give a damn if I have to sit behind, I don't care, bro, if I gotta sit behind the podium and a person with a black robe on telling me that I'm unfit, that I'm a horrible parent. This goes out to shout out to all my bio parents that's out here fighting for their children.
Come on now, shout out to y'all. Keep fighting, y'all.
Keep fighting. Don't stop. Don't stop, y'all. Don't give up. Don't let these people make you give up, bro. Keep going. Keep going.
Because they want you to stop.
And
so
if you got to, use the social media platforms, use whatever you got to use to shout it to the rooftops, shout it off the mountains that you are an amazing parent.
And you know what? We cannot forget, shout out to the motherfuckers in the system that's ugly as hell, looking weird as hell. Oh my God. Boy, shout
out to the people that has been bullied their whole entire life that work within this system and that's working in this system with bad intentions to ruin everybody else's life because they feel like their life was ruined through their childhood.
Shout out to the motherfuckers in the system that's shaped like a motherfucking garbage bag full of motherfucking ground beef and looking like a motherfucking shaved turkey. Shout out to them.
Now y'all just got him started like overall.
For real, man. Oh, one more time. Hey, shout out to them. Shout out to them motherfucking them people that worked in the system that really stank. They motherfucking back stank, but at the same time, they don't like taking showers.
Let's be 100, bro.
Taking showers.
I have been in a DCFS building before, and I had to use their goddamn bathroom. And the motherfucking women that work up in there that swear they taking people kids for a good cause, they stank.
Stinking. They stinking. Shout out to all the women that work in the system. They vagina stinking and they burning. Oh my God.
Shout out to the women that's working in the system that's actually sleeping with the sex pedos and putting the children with them because you sleeping with them.
With them too. Oh, that's crazy. Shout out to them, man. We appreciate y'all for coming out today, man.
For real, y'all.
For real, man. We appreciate y'all, man.
We just had to let it be known that this
had to have some fun, man.
Is corrupt, and I wish y'all could see this whole picture because this is the picture from back in the days. This is what they used to do, y'all. Y'all have been doing this for decades.
This been going on. You heard the story from who was that man? Like this been going on.
Yeah, this been going on for decades,
bro.
This is what he say. This is $1 trillion
man, they
corporation.
Get money, bro.
This is why they wake up with no heart, y'all.
My mom said they getting paid like 6 digits or something like that.
Man, like, I don't know how long ago, but I heard that they're getting paid I think 300 million or 300K per child.
Damn.
Per child?
Damn, yeah.
And 3 years ago,
they said
it was
they getting
70
like
million children.
4K a week or something. They getting like 4-5K a week or something like that.
Getting 4K a week. They gotta be getting way more.
They probably get more than that, but I'm just saying, regardless, that's a lot. 5,000 a week. Damn.
Yeah, that is a lot.
5,000 a week, bro. That's a lot of fucking money, bro.
Why y'all ain't got no mansions? Damn. Shout out to them motherfuckers that's making money off our kids, but they still ain't got no mansion.
Oh my God. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them motherfuckers that's getting paid all that fucking money, but you still fat as fuck. Oh my God. Shout out to them. Shout out to them motherfuckers getting. All right, I'm gonna go because my wife know how I am. All right, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to my boy Charles, man.
See the videos of.
Shout out to my wife, man.
Hey, y'all.
Shout out to her live too, man.
Not for real, y'all. Shout out to the people that sharing their stories across social media platforms.
Yeah, man. We're gonna keep reading some more.
These people and actually showing video footage of them and stuff like that. Y'all some bold motherfuckers. But shout out to y'all, real talk, because these people actually do be big as hell and full of sin. Like they
neck
really
full of sin,
hating themselves for real. But anyway, I love y'all. Nevertheless,
man, love y'all. Love Charles, bro. Be smooth. Like, comment, subscribe.
We spoke some real stuff. Make sure y'all
share this, man, please. For people that y'all know that probably fighting the system or whatever. Tell you, they're gonna be so happy you shared this video to them. You know what I'm saying? So, peace. God bless y'all. We love y'all, man. And
nevertheless, I just want to say this too, real quick. Me and my husband are amazing parents, by the way.
Every day.
And can't nobody
every day.
Nobody tell us that we are otherwise.
Nope.
Nevertheless, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. We love everybody.
Straight up.
No matter what culture you are. And we love you regardless if you got our child and don't care.
We love you.
Don't mean no harm to nobody.
We love you. We love you even if you already took this and jumped to conclusion with it. We still love y'all, man. Even though do y'all job, we gonna do what we gotta do, and we just gonna keep exposing the corruption that we know of. Okay. Shout out, like I said, shout out to Charles, shout out to my wife live, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all already know our slogan, man. We finna wake them folks up.